What's up guys, KW Matty here. Today we're going to be replacing this Kenworth T680 coolant reservoir. Now this is a 2019, but all these reservoirs are pretty much the same all the way till 2022. And we're going to be replacing it with a new one because this one's broken. Got the new one right there. I'll explain that in a minute. But tools we'll be needing. We got the 1/2-inch impact with a 15/16 socket, 15/16 wrench, some vice grips. I got a 13mm socket with an impact. I got a prying tool, and then I got a ratchet with a hex that's 5/16. All right, now this, I already drained the coolant, but I'll explain how to do that in a second because it takes quite a bit of time. And let's explain what to do first. All right, so first what I'm gonna do is take this bolt and nut out so I can move this bar down so I can get to all of this. So this is a 15/16 socket and a wrench. The first two things I showed you guys. So I'm gonna do this real quick and I'll be right back. All right guys, probably best to show you guys as well, but I went to a hardware store and I got myself a little pool to drain all the coolant in so it doesn't spill on the ground. And what I'm going to do now is to show you guys how I drained it. So I got a 5/16 hex. So let's pull around here under the truck, the passenger side. There's this black pipe right here, and you can see that? It's right there. And you just put in your hex socket and just unscrew. I got only one hand, so usually you'd use two to make it easier, and by now it should start dripping, so this is why I had the pool right here. But that's pretty much it. Oh, yep. But I'll come back to you guys in a little bit and show you guys the rest of the screws. Thank you. All right guys, I'm back up here, and basically I wanted to show you guys, I took off that bolt like I was telling you earlier, the 15/16 with the wrench. I took that off to get to that one right there. So that's one 13mm bolt, 2, 3, and there's supposed to be a 4th one here. Don't know why it's missing, but I'm gonna get one for the driver out of good faith and all that stuff. So there's supposed to be 1, 2, 3, and that 4th one. So those are the bolts. I'm gonna take those off right now. I'm gonna see if I can do this on the camera. If not, I'll be back. But let's see. Got one. Pretty difficult doing this with one hand, but if I can do it with one, then you guys can do it too. It's one. And I should be tall enough just to reach. Here's the second one. And the third one. And then the 4th one, I'm gonna just pretend. Got the 4th one as well. I have a lot of spare bolts, so I'm gonna get one for the driver, just so everything's nice and tight and how it's supposed to be. But that's pretty much the coolant reservoir. Those 4 bolts. What I'm gonna do now is undo the piping, and we'll see if I can do that with one hand as well. So what I did is actually I sprayed some PB Blaster on these clamps to make them looser to take off. I will see if I can do this with one hand. If not, I'll come back. But this is where I get these vice grips at. And let me switch hands actually. Show you. So I just get them like that, lock them up. You see how I lock it? Pull, wiggle, 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 wiggle it down. And it's my first time ever doing this, so I'm hoping it just comes out. And yeah, it just came out. Also, if I could do this, guys, anyone can. It's not really that hard. And it's pretty self-explanatory. For those, I'm gonna use both hands, guys, but while I'm here, I'm gonna show you guys why I have a prying tool. It's because this sensor wire, I wanna make this look nice when I take it out. So I'm just gonna push it in. That's the goal here. I might need 2 hands again for this, because I want to reuse this little thing. I'm gonna use 2 hands for that as well, guys. But yeah, I'll be right back with the other 2 hoses removed, and yeah, show you guys in a sec. 2 minutes. All right, guys, I got the bolts out, I got the hoses out. Okay, last part is also I used a prying tool, got this out so I can reuse it for the next one. And the last one thing is the sensor. So there's a plastic clip, and I just pull down, gentle plastic stuff breaks, pull down, and pull, and it comes out. And that should be it. This thing should come right out. Should. There we go. That was weird. And now, what I'm gonna do is, don't mind the handles, sorry. Also, for the future, I'm probably gonna get a body cam or a face cam, because I wanna show you guys how everything's fixed all in real time. But I think for now, with the photos and the showing you and pointing you where everything's at, does a good job. And right now I'm gonna put the new one in, fasten it up, send pictures, or show you guys the pictures of all that, one by one. And I'm also going to go get a bolt, the one that was missing. So I'll be right back with this in here.